Welcome fans to Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jonas Valanciunas is hitting a lot of threes. So many so that his teammates started calling him Dirk Valanciunas. He says, I'm just taking what's out there. If I have an open shot, I'll take it. If I'm making it, I'll keep taking it. Simple as that. But, guys, you better believe he still can get it done inside as well.
Oh, he can, no question. Thanks, David. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. The forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. McCollum and Jones are their guards. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Oklahoma City, Holmgren is out there with Williams. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Dort in at the small forward.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Holmgren the pass to Williams. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Now here's Valanciunas. Back to McCollum. That's tipped. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Here's Holmgren.
Well, just good recognition in the pick and roll. Gilgeous-Alexander reacting to the defense perfectly.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 4-point game. Down low. Williamson in the post. He's guarded by Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Jones, that's for 2. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason break.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, they couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
And so it's New Orleans with it. The Thunder making the shot. Here's Valanciunas. Count that one.
Well, efficient scoring in the post, just one of the reasons Valanciunas is out there.
The Thunder have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he comes up with the deuce.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Ingram with the steal. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
On defense, the Thunder. Misses off the inbound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't hit from 12. Ingram deciding where to go with it. High post shot. They get it back. Williamson on the follow.
Carving out space with his size. Williamson instantly cashing in on the offensive glass.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the game. And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And Valanciunas kicks to Jones. No good with the triple. The Thunder lead by 6. to the middle. Here's Holmgren. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
The first free throw is good. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job of drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And, guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick in Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Now here's Williamson. And the shot goes in.
Physical play from Zion, going right through the contact and getting the bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McCollum. Shot's good by Williams.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Outside, Jones. It's Ingram on the wing. Floats it up for Williamson. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Pelicans trail by 10. Ingram passes to Jones. Back to Ingram. From 20 feet out. And they recover it inside. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
I tell you allow Jonas Valanciunas space and he will throw it down. He's got the size and length to make it look easy.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McCollum. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Here's McCollum, following the score by Oklahoma City. Here's Ingram, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper.
McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. The feed to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And so here is New Orleans, following the score by Oklahoma City. McCollum finds Ingram. Offensive rebound.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They're leading by 8. Double clutches, and it's good on the way in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and are on a string.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And you know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's rise to NBA stardom was meteoric.
Well, for me, GA, the more responsibility this guy seems to be given, the better he gets. He's improved every year, and at this point in Shai's career, it looks like his ceiling could be very, very high.
New Orleans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. Williamson against Williams. New Orleans moving the ball around. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded close. 2 points. That one goes.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Good on the bucket. He's got 8.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's McCollum. The Thunder making the shot, and it's blocked. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 10 points for him. The dish to Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. And here's McCollum. Pass to Murphy. Back to McCollum. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander off his feet and sends it back.
Dort kicks to Holmgren. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Pelicans trail by 12. Here's Marshall. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. And the basket by Alvarado. Alvarado's got it back down to single digits for the Pelicans. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. He feeds it to Williams. The layup missed. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. That's good from Marshall on the assist by Daniels. Marshall's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Alvarado. From past the arc. Sharge grabs the board. Over in the corner, Dort. Williams trying to break free. Dort misses.
That's some outstanding on-court awareness there. Just a terrific change of shot.
And it's Alvarado missing.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact. Now gets to the free throw line.
Defensive foul.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
The free throw off from Gilgeous-Alexander.
I think when you begin talking about the Oklahoma City Thunder, the first name you have to bring up, obviously, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's a guy who can lead an organization both with his skill set and his leadership abilities.
Here's Daniels. Sinks that one from the post.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Buchanan for the Thunderbirds. They're so excited about SGA being the face of their team.
Well, the commitment they made tells you all you need to know. He's signed for the year 2027, meaning he's here for the long haul, and he has a great attitude about it. They have told him you are a cornerstone here in Oklahoma City.
And the first one at the line is good.
This guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, someone you can trust. An excellent free throw shooter, very willing to perform in the clutch, someone you love having.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Pelicans trail by 10. Alvarado passes to Marshall.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Alvarado.
2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Nance. That shot off. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. To the inside. Here's Wiggins. No good on the shot.
Oklahoma City foul. Aaron Wiggins.
And the Thunder making a switch here.
Personal foul.
Man's checked in.
Second
Josh
foul.
Richardson's checked in for the Pelicans.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Marshall to bring it up for New Orleans. Trailing by 10. Passes it to Alvarado. He kicks it to Marshall. This one for 3. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Mann. To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Nance. And now Daniels pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Can't cash in from close range. Richardson against Wiggins. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Well, it looked like the D was going to get to that shot, but what a job he did to change his release and get the lay-in.
Pelicans trail by 9. The pass to Daniels. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the first. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Robinson Earls checked in for Dario Saric. Here's Mann. Down low, Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. New Orleans is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first.
Thunder foul. Trey Mann. First personal foul. 13
Pelicans
foul.
shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting for New Orleans. Jose Alvarado. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's the Thunder with the ball. 9-point game. Here's Mann. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable
Oklahoma
ones.
City foul. Trey Mann. Second personal foul.
Pelicans shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. 11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. On the wing, Wiggins over Daniels. Offline with the baseline jumper. Good if it goes. The shot will not fall. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Folks, second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doris, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks.
So the Pelican 5 right now. McCollum and Jones are their guards. Ingram in the front court with Williamson. And it's Valanciunas in its center. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you. And the basket by Jones.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Man, that is a tough cover. Pretty good defense, but he just finds the angle and finishes.
And that one, good.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Jones. Williamson left side. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And one on Holmgren.
I'll tell you, on the low block, Valanciunas has shown that he can be a skilled offensive player, and the defense has got to pay attention to him. What a tremendous job playing through contact.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Valanciunas hits them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Loads it up for Williams.
Yeah, just incredible court awareness by Josh Giddey. Understanding wide open man, I've got to find him.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Williams scanning the floor, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by McCollum. Launches a three, falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And over the years, McCollum has become one of the more reliable scorers in our league.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And the way C.J. McCollum Gray can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league.
And the Thunder making a change here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. They grabbed their own miss. Second shot opportunity. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16.
Great pursuit from Gilgeous-Alexander. At 6'6", he should hit the offensive window.
Pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over Holmgren. No good from Valanciunas.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Pelicans trail by 10. Here's Ingram. It's blocked.
But Lou Dort has more than earned his reputation as a defensive stopper. Twice on the pipes.
Clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Dort with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram.
Brandon Ingram. First personal foul.
Source, in your opinion, how does Luke Dort stack up with the best undrafted players in the league?
Well, I think, Kevin, when you think undrafted, the first guys that come to mind are Fred VanVleet, who's now an NBA champion, Christian Wood, Seth Curry, who's proven to be such a capable shooter. Those three are clearly, to me, the best undrafted players that come immediately to mind. But Lou Dort, I'll tell you, has carved out one heck of a career. This guy is a lockdown defender, and he can now make open threes.
And the first one drops.
Lou Dort earned his way into the NBA because of what he brings on the defensive end. He is stout. He's not going to back away from a challenge, and now he's knocking down threes. Those players in high demand.
That one is no good.
It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year. And for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
Ingram wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ingram's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pelicans. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 16 points for him.
What a pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's capable as a scorer, but finds his teammate there.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Shot is good off the back rim and in. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter. So what would you say is next for Dort in his development?
You know, Kevin, I'd like to see him get to the line more often. He has room to grow as a playmaker. Of course, locking down the consistency from range, but he has the work ethic to make all of that happen.
Now here's Ingram. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. McCollum with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Tries again. And there's the bucket as Williams finishes it off. Williams has got 14.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Back to McCollum. Here's Jones. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Sharch checked in for Oklahoma City. And New Orleans also making a change. Murphy's checked in. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. He lobs it up, and the jump by Holmgren.
You can see the excitement with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So young and yet so gifted as a passer.
Pelicans trail by 10. McCollum kicks to Jones. Ingram against Dort. Ring shot on the way. And he overshot that one, missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Sharch. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, what determination from Dario Saric. So good at being aggressive around the rim.
And so here is New Orleans. Cullen passes to Ingram. Al Murphy. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Passes it to McCollum. Takes it inside, and the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to Murphy.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Here's Williamson. Got a piece of it.
Oh, Dario Saric sends it back. Go ahead, sir.
Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. So the Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in. The Pelicans also changing it up. Marshall comes in for Brandon Ingram. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Herbert Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, McCollum missing. And here's Sharch. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Sharch has got 6 points.
Well, because of his size and length, Dario Saric so comfortable on the interior.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. During the last decade, from 2010 onwards, the Thunder had the second most wins in the NBA.
It's mind-boggling to consider that. That was clearly during the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden era. The Spurs had the most in that time frame. What that can tell you, though, is small market teams can win in the NBA.
And so here is Oklahoma City. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Richardson.
Oh, you love that about Josh Richardson. The ability to score through an incredible contest defensively. Nicely done.
Here's Holmgren. Now the pass to Joe. Six on the shot clock. And he goes in for the dunk.
But he just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And here are the Pelicans now. The Thunder making the shot. Here's Williamson. It's deflected. And they hit it back. Loads it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Sion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
And it's Dort off the drive. Sharch, that's good.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pelicans trail by 14. Richardson outside. Marshall passes to Williamson. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And that's a grown man muscle. Williamson relishes any chance he gets to take the defense on and finish. And there had been so much talk about Zion wanting out of New Orleans. That was all put to rest this past summer. Zion signing a loaded extension to keep him with the Pelicans for the next handful of years.
Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Wiggins comes in for Dort.
One shot.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson is so much fun to watch. For a guy his size to move like that, incredible.
Here's Joe. Loads it up for Williams. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Alvarado. Here's Williamson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. To the middle. Here's Sharge. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Trailing by 13. Williamson kicks to Marshall. Williams comes with a double team. Here's Murphy. And then Murphy with the dunk.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Inside. Sharge, that's good. Sharge has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Pelicans trail by 13. Pass to Marshall. Here's Alvarado. Williamson outside. Tipped away and stolen by Williams. Here's Joe. On the wing, Giddey. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Williams dishes to Wiggins. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And the Thunder lead by 15.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Richardson outside. Pass to Marshall. Williamson trying to free himself up. Marshall gets the bucket. Marshall's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, show me your vision, Josh Richardson. What a delivery.
Passes it to Sharge. Knocked loose. The pass to Alvarado. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
1:06 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Williams. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Back to Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Richardson. Now Marshall. Here's Alvarado. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8. Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Yeah, Josh Giddey has the size to absorb contact, doesn't let it phase him, just powers through the shot.
Pelicans trail by 13. Here's Alvarado. Got a hand on it. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and the shot goes down. 6 points for Williams.
Sometimes Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Williams against Williamson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have the foul.
The Pelicans have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And both free throws good for Williamson. Here's Mann. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so we wrap up the first half. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 13. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
For your Butler University.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the way in the first half. He had 16 points, 8 assists, and 2 steals. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
Ball movement was a real factor for them offense. They played unselfishly with patience. Guys got shots in their favorite spots. You get those high percentage looks.
And Kenny, what do you have to say about the Pelicans?
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get him some help. That pretty much covers everything on the shot. You think they played their best?
No way, no way.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams is out there with Lou George. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Giddey in at the shooting guard position. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half with. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. The Pelicans have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Najee Marshall, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And he makes the first but misses the second. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Down low. It's stolen by Jones. Ingram against Giddey. Ingram passes to McCollum. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
3 points.
McCollum's got 10 points.
An outstanding three-point shooter. You've got to chase McCollum off those corners.
To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Pelicans trail by 11. McCollum passes to Jones. Back to McCollum. Over in the corner, Marshall. To the middle. Holmgren with the steal. McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Ingram. The Thunder making the shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
When Valanciunas forces the issue like that, he is really tough to handle. He does a good job drawing contact.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Larry Nance is checked in for the Pelicans. Valanciunas hits them both. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
This guy's showing off his entire offensive package right now. Shake Gilgeous-Alexander in full effect.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And Nance kicks to Jones. New Orleans moving the ball around. And here's McCollum for 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander against McCollum. Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows that they're all making sure.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. You're double checking, and the game continues on.
How about another big hand for your Thunder Youth Dance Team? Let them hear you.
That free throw good from Nance.
What you respect about Larry Nance Jr. is his work ethic. This guy wants to keep getting better. He adds more and more elements to his game. He is such a fun player to watch.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Here's Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Ingram's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Yep, that one goes in there. And the Thunder lead by 9.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Knocks it loose. Cullen passes to Jones. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Bounce pass, Nance. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 12 in the game.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Here's Williams. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
The Thunder have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Williams. Pelicans trail by 10. McCollum outside. To the inside. Nance. The Thunder pull it in. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Well, Valanciunas reads the play and snuffs it out. That's the kind of defense you need from the 5 spot.
Cullen passes to Valanciunas. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Nance. Pass to McCollum, to the middle. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by McCollum. 16 points for Valanciunas.
Even with a defender in his grill, Valanciunas makes it look easy at times in the low box. Yes, sir.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. And the Thunder making a change here. Joe's checked in. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Valanciunas inside. And that one is good. Valanciunas has got 10 points in just the second half.
I'll tell you, that's a big-time finish through contact. Jonas Valanciunas takes the bump, doesn't worry about it, just goes right through the strength.
Bucket is good. And the Thunder lead by 8.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Ingram outside. Jones with it. And here's Valanciunas. It's deflected. They get it back. Joe passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Dort. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dort. Saric checked in for Williams.
Coming onto the floor for your Thunder, Dario Saric.
Valanciunas got a piece of it, and they'll get another chance. On the basket by Jones.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, pick and roll play from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really starting to come along.
Pelicans trail by 8. Cullen passes to Ingram. Oh, Nance in position. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Ingram against Dort. The offensive rebound. Valanciunas. It's blocked. Outside, Dort. And it's off from three-point range. New Orleans has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. It's tipped, and they get it back. On the basket by Jones. The Thunder leading by 8. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he has 28 points for the game. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Cullen passes to Ingram. And here's Valanciunas. New Orleans moving it around. The shot's good from Nance. Nance has got 5 now.
You have to do more than that against Larry Nance Jr. This guy is no stranger to physical contact.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he slams it one-handed.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Back to McCollum. Outside, Jones.
Oklahoma City foul. Isaiah Joe. First personal foul. 15 foul.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Oklahoma City?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Holmgren. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl comes in for Šarić. And Wiggins is subbed in for Dort. He doesn't get the second one. The Thunder leading by 9. Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Great concentration through the contact. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent focus.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And last season he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Richardson's checked in.
Alexander shooting 1.
On the free throw, no good. Pelicans trail by 11. Three-pointer, Daniels connects from three-point range. Daniels has got 5 now.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And the shot goes in.
Love Shea Gilgeous-Alexander not wasting a moment. Off the catch-and-shoot situation, no hesitation. Love it.
Now, here is Murphy. He's tightly guarded. Richardson, no luck.
Normally, he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
Well, no doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
That free throw, no good.
Guys, what you love about Josh Richardson, he can stretch you out with his shooting ability. He can guard multiple positions, and you know every night you're going to get great effort.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Mann's checked in. And he sinks the second. The Thunder leading by 9. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Powered down as the whistle blows. A three-point play chance.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
13 foul. At the line for your Thunder, Jeremiah Robinson Earl. One shot.
And that one misses. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. They trail by 11. Good on the triple.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low, Murphy with the steal. And they're running. Pushing it up. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
It's good. Robinson Earl's got 8 points.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Ball's knocked loose. Mann passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Another shot, and it's good on the way up. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 36.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Loads it up for Williamson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Here's Robinson Earl. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 36.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
41 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Alvarado. He's got 13. He dishes it to Williamson. Three-pointer, Daniels. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 5 assists tonight.
You see the playmaking ability of Williamson there. Great pass to set up his teammate. I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
This guy's got tremendous length for his position. So at 6'6", Gilgeous-Alexander confident attacking in the paint.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. Don't go. And how about just to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. McCollum and Jones are their guards. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Ingram. And it's Daniels in at the free throw. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Third personal
Doesn't
foul.
quite have the height, but boy, does McCollum have the heart. He's a relentless finisher in traffic.
C.J. McCollum at the line for one.
And the free throw, no good.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level. You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Outside, Jones. Ingram outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
The first one falls. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Both free throws good for Ingram.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. It seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David. Knocked away. Valanciunas finds McCollum. New Orleans moving it around. They double-team McCollum. Daniels from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Giddey. Here's Williams up and in from the low block. Williams has got 19 points.
This guy is quickly developing into an outstanding playmaker. Josh Giddey. Nice setup.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Cullen passes to Daniels. Pass to Valanciunas. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Valanciunas has got 12 points here in the second half.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. To the paint. Jones in the post. He's against Williams. McCollum outside. Feeds it to Valanciunas. That one drops for him.
Well, doesn't allow himself to be rattled in the least by the aggressive defense. Jonas Valanciunas shows his strength and composure to power up and through.
Marshall, he's checked in for Daniels. The free throw drops for Valanciunas. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for the Thunder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pelicans trail by 3. Outside, Jones. There's the pass to Ingram. Shot from 12. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And it's 13 points for Brandon Ingram.
And this is Ingram's bread and butter. A terrific mid-range shooter who looks to score from there often.
Giddey the pass to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Ingram outside. Back to McCollum. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And McCollum the bucket on the assist from Ingram.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
To take the lead. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And that one falls for Jones. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 40 points.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
The Pelicans have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Pass to Ingram. To the paint. Here's Marshall. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Assist from
Jones has got 6 assists in the game.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit
in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Valanciunas dishes to Ingram. Basket counts. Ingram's got the lead up to 2 now for New Orleans.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one. You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. The Pelicans shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Puts it up from 12. Again, the Pelicans score.
If there's a weakness in your defense, McCollum will find it. Reads the floor exceptionally well. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws.
And that one misses. The Pelicans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. The Pelicans trail. McCollum passes to Ingram. Giddey against Jones. And it's McCollum in the corner. And that comes off the assist by Jones. McCollum's got 9 points in the quarter.
And he's capable of turning it up on offense. When McCollum catches fire, this is a guy that can get more aggressive.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. They lead by 1. Ingram, he hits it from 9. 17 points for Brandon Ingram.
And this is Ingram's attitude. He's ready to fire away as soon as the ball hits his hand.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Ingram finds Jones. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Williamson outside. Here's Ingram. Another one falls for New Orleans.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
New Orleans leading by 3. Ingram outside. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Pelicans, Brandon Ingram taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Thunder shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. Gilgeous-Alexander. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Williamson gets it to go.
Assisted by...
Well, that's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact.
To the middle. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
New Orleans in the lead. Outside, Jones. Pass to Ingram. Back to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Giddey. And so here is Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Ingram outside. Passes to Jones. McCollum outside. Williamson against Williams. And Williamson gets it to go.
This is why they go to Zion. His teammates trusting in his ability to get the job done.
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big time clutch delivery.
Pelicans leading by 3. Outside, Jones. And here's Ingram from the arc. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Ingram's got 24 points.
You can see right now the defense running out of ideas. They cannot seem to slow him down.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it! And they'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Defensive foul. Zion Williamson. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. At the line for 1.
And that one misses. New Orleans has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. On the basket by Jones.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
McCollum finds Ingram. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Jonas Valanciunas.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of them.
On defense, the Thunder. It's a 5-point game. And there's the pass to Giddey. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. In the corner, it's Ingram. Here's Williamson. There's another block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And good. There's another.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
Defensive foul. C.J. McCollum. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. One shot.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's Holmgren. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Clearly a foul.
At the line for your home city, Chet Holmgren. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the gap to 1. New Orleans has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Lets it go from 11. That's tipped. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams. And Williams is right there. Williams has got 29.
The hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
They get a hand on it. Giddey kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Finished off the break. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 55.
What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch. Yes, sir.
Pelicans trail by 3. McCollum left side to stop the run. That shot is off. And the Thunder going the other way now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. It's in!
Yeah, you see this. Teams try to get physical with Gilgeous-Alexander, but he's willing to play through contact on drives. Nicely done.
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending play. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just got too aggressive. You've got to play smart. Got to it on the way down. And that's a big whistle.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Good.
This guy just isn't missing today. I mean, what a day he's had from the field.
And his shooting is the only reason this game is as close as it is. He's been Mr. Reliable offensively.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
And here's McCollum for 3. Count it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen. You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pulls it from the elbow. Offensive rebound. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Wow, stepping up in critical moments. Jonas Valanciunas late in the ballgame, not shying away from the pressure.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
At the line for your home city, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. At the line for 2.
for his free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, despite his young age, has always been rock solid in his confidence. Here's a big-time moment for him to deliver.
And he does get the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Jones, that's for two. Kicks it out to McCollum. Jones with it. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in.